What stage will they choose? Our fighters will want to pick the appropriate character for this match.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, let's get it.
Both sides ready to roll, and we're getting into the match.
When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. The drive impact netted them a sweet punishment. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Was that a good decision? That was a solid anti-air. What's the play here? Jump in finds the mark. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup? The grab misses. What a finish. Great meat on the life gauge there. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Whiffs the impact. Who's going to start things off? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Got their eye on the air. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Sends a clear message with that counter. Risky up-close scrap still going. Jump. There's a change of sides. Gets out of the corner. Springs forward with the drive right. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Does a good job escaping the corner. We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. Not much life difference. What's going to happen here in the latter half of this round? It's a good spot to use the super. It's time to go in. The Pale Rider snatches them. They're looking to end things right here. Ugh. Time to reassess the situation. Drive rush to keep it going. Not much movement. Hits the drive. Life lead is there, but still anyone can't squander this punish counter check. That combo finishes it. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Fighting round. 1-on-1.
Next up, stage selection. So who will our fighters select?
All right, I'm ready.
All right, let's get it.
I realize I gotta kill them my blessings. I'm working hard.
These two fighters are looking more than ready to lock horns.
Started from the bottom and I'll never look back. Look at all my haters, y'all making them mad.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Let us begin. Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Tries to bait him with the projectile. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position down to the wire. Picture perfect punish count. Knockdown. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Adds a little super juke. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes to the overdrive. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Throws him. What's next? They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Good distance for a shot. Connects with medium kick. Goes for the throw. Blossom. Zones with the fireball. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Gets scooped from down low. The throw is denied. fights out of the corner, springs forward with a drive rush. What'll happen here? Drive rush to keep it going. They decide to take a breather to refuses their drive gauge. Barely blocks the low kick hits. In there. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight round. Fight.
Where you go? Gotcha. Oh, there's G2 Hadouken. And it is on. Player one took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. A jump goes all in with the uppercut. This is gonna hurt. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Takes him down with a tail right. Time for the ground and pound.
Yo, you good?
Player two is in a very good spot now. Close range projectile rushes in. Barrett closes in. Links it. All that combo finishes it. Player two gets the win in a convincing fashion. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Shows the medium kick. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Oh! Player two has the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Good anti-air. Knockdown. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Player one, KO. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Opt to create space to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Doesn't miss a G2 Hadouken! Now, can they finish the job? Still slugging it out at this range. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Forward throw, laying the pressure on thick. This can lead to some big damage. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player two may have a well of untapped potential.
Round one.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Goes to the overdrive. The jumping is denied. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Wow, shut down. They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Both sides looking for an opening. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Looking for a way to incorporate their drive. Deftly shuts out the jump. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Throws out a projectile. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Spends the gauge on the brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? The kick hits! Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Jumps up. Who's going to start things off? Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player two will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Can they keep on him? Hits him with a stopping bomb. Flash knuckle. Very slick with the cup. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Shows the medium, goes to the air. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Player two cracks it up with a throw. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Fighting round.
Next up, stage selection. Our stage has been decided. Next up are the characters.
All right, I'm ready. All right, let's get it.
Call me crazy, but you is not my psychiatrist. Through a lifetime of
These two fighters are looking more than ready to lock horns.
started from the bottom and I'll never look back. Look at all my haters, y'all taking them.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Let us begin. Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Coming through. Goes for the drive rush there. Okay, so you can use drive rushes just like that to launch attacks from much further away. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Takes a trip. Adds a little super juice into this combo. They saw a path and they took it. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Blossom! A rising uppercut.
Saw that coming.
Fires off in overdrive. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Is the fireball part of the corner game? Player 2 will look. Denies the jump in. Showing some real tenacity. Bends the meter. Hoping for a good heads-up play, going for that combo to do enough damage to finish the round. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Round one.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? That drive impact doesn't get through. Jump in finds the mark. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Decent damage. What's next? Blocks the jump in. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Sticks the jump in. Gets the jump in. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Will that drive impact get punished? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Took him to the corner in a flash. Places them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Racer hit. We're going to see it rain. Dealing a nice chunk of damage. What a payoff in there. Well, listen. When you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
Round one.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Fireball from very long range. What's next here? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Was well in range to score the throw. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Is the fireball part of their corner game? You gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Hold your breath. Beautiful setup with that attack. Player 2 is main team adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Oh, easy tech. Takes a big gamble and rip KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round two. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start the round. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 1 will look to apply pressure. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Manages to block the jump in attack. Picks up the counter. This is going to be rising uppercut. Player 1 is barely hanging wins out in the Battle of the Skies. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Fighting round. 1-on-1.
Time to select a stage.
Training room.
Our fighters will want to pick the appropriate character for this match.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, let's get it.
I learned all my lessons. I realized I gotta kill all my blessings.
Both sides ready to roll, and we're getting into the match.
I'm ready for a fight when it's on, it's on. I'm charging.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Gets a good read on their opponent. Gets through the opening. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. All right. Oh! Player 2 chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Gets the tag, but how will they get out of this corner? They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Checks them with a projectile. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Oh, easy tag. With this super art connect, heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. KO! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Projectile to try and change the situation. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Blocks it. Sandblast. This is the ideal range to hit them with a stop and pop. Awesome. Grabs and throws them away. Both fighters planning something? Fires off a Shinku Hadouken. Player 2 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Player 2 has the deck stacked against them. Drives and back misses. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Hold your breath. A jump? This could lead to some big damage. Flatline zone. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Fight round. Fight.
Tries to make something happen with an overdrive art. Goes for the jump in. Player 1 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Takes them down with a pale rider. Time for some ground and pound. What will they do next? What's this Shikuhara gonna do? What were they thinking? Carries them all the way to the corner in one go. Player 1 has a full chopped off the tank and scores the win.
Luke.
Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Looks to drop him to earth. The low heavy is denied. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Tries to bait him with the projectile. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Knockdown. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. The jump-in is denied. Brings out the super art. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Sandblast. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Takes the chance to hurt him. gets the throw and continues on the offensive. Player 2 holding on to that corner advance. They're going for the super art. Medium kick hit. Ooh, lands a rising up in there. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Decent damage. What's next? Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Good anti-air. Knockdown. Player 2 chases them down. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. The jump-in is denied. Sticks the combo. Takes a trip. They're being absolute. Saw that drive attack coming from a mile away and parried. Right lead opens up. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Where is their opening? Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Going on the offensive? Player 1 is gonna KO! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight!
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Had the radar up and running. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. They're still feeling each other out. Brushes that off and keeps going. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Good job blocking the jumping. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. KO! That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Fighting round. 1-on-1.
What stage will they choose?
Training room.
Now that we know our stage, it's time to select the characters.
All right, I'm ready. All right, let's get it.
Our fighters have chosen their characters. The battle is just seconds away.
Started from the bottom and I'll never look back.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Checks with the projectile. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Are they trying to beat up the jump? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Throwing on even more pressure with the fireball. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this match will turn out. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Can they outlast it? Super meter is looking bare right now. Will they try to hang back to stock up or continue fighting? Gaining some meter would open up the opportunity to deal huge damage. That's easier said than done. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. All right, what's coming up next? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Throws them to negate the block. Goes for the super art. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Sandblast! How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Blocks it. Awesome. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making a mistake. Still scrapping for control of the space. Player 2 ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Oh, is this it? Or are they still in this? And it's just enough. Solid read on the bars. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. The throw is denied. Player 1 has got to figure out a way to fight back after getting wiggity washed that time. What'll happen here? Oh my god, they just choked it up! Knew the throw was coming! Player 1 has the super gauge advantage! Can this drive bring them back? Player 2 with a slight lead. Will they shrug that off? Player 1 can't use drive anymore. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start to hit the drive. Shin has no get team to push forward. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Getting it all on the drive rush. Can they make the most of this? Don't get it to the face. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Medium kick into a jump in. This delicious a big. Are you kidding me? Player 2 made some smart moves there. Great game. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that rundown. That's a bit of OD spice there. Jumps in. Can't tech the throw. Player 2 chases them down. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Reacts to the throw. Player 1 may be just about done this round, but they still have a chance with a full drive perfect. Takes the round without getting touched. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round 2. Fight.
Absorbs the attack, lands a punish counter for the first hit. Wow, nice tech. Player 1 was completely shut out in that last round. They really need to think about whether to press on with their current game plan or change up their playstyle a bit. Big opportunity now in this corner. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? A quick breather. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Out of range. Relatively safe. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Slow escape. Oh, the back and forth reads are unreal. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Throws a fireball. Oh my, the throw tech. Gotta be careful not to whip at this. How did they anticipate that jump in?
Loop.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Shows a medium kick. Misses the drive impact. Whipping a drive impact opens a huge window to get punished. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Shoots off a fireball up close. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. All right, what's coming up next? Burnout activates. Getting into the end game now. It's getting tense. Going in. Player 2 needs to use KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Overdrive arc. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player 2 blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Oh wow, look at the damage that did. Fantastic work with that combo. Jumps. Closes it with a classic corner throw. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Fighting round. 1-on-1.
Time to select a stage. We are at the character select screen. Let's see who our fighters choose.
All right,
let's get it.
Life's been trying me. I learned all my lessons. I realize I gotta kill all my blessings. I'm working hard every day to be a better man. Practice makes
These two fighters are looking more than ready to lock horns. How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Let us begin. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Tries to bait him with the projectile. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. All right, what's coming up next? There's a wall splat, which leaves them wide open. Taking stock. KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round 2. Fight.
Medium kick. Who's going to start things off? Player 2 chases them down. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Goes for the throw. A quick breather. Hits them with a stop and block. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish count. Looking to impress with this super. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. There it is. They knew it'd be enough. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Round 1.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Down to the wire. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. All right, what's coming up next? Throws out a projectile. Player 2 KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Medium kick hits. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Throw leaves them wide open. The throw whips. Doesn't miss a beat. Goes for the jump in. Player 1 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a Shingu Hadouken. The super doesn't hit. They get the win by sustaining good corner pressure and not giving them any breathing room. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
Round 1. Fight.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Slips the grab. Checks him with the projectile. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Are they trying to beat out the jump? Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? Keeping track of the opponent's movements. Waiting for a good opening. No good up high. Shows the overhead. utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Was that a good decision? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag him with something. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. No more drive gauge. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Sandblast! The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Shows a medium kick. Still very early in the round. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this match wide open. Digs in deep to get that drive. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Does a good job escaping the corner. Saw that coming. Drive rush to keep it going. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Not much life left. Springs forward with the drive rush. Long-range fireball to break the silence. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Yes, drive impact for the win. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.